What up, my friends? So, as per usual, we're here to discuss stupidity. Today's discussion, though, this is the one. This is the one that's going to piss some people off. Probably even some that I call friend. Because I'm just going to call it all out, man, right here, right now. There is an epidemic in our country. There's an epidemic of cowardice. Everyone afraid to take a stand for morality, for decency, for common sense, for truth, actual truth, not the truth that is being forced upon you because only one side, one view, one ideal can be discussed or announced or agreed with. Pure cowardice across the board from every person in law enforcement who swore a similar one that I swore to the Navy in 1990 to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States that is regularly being disregarded and outlined, just ignored. Every teacher that I know, I'm asking every one of you right now, are you going to help teach critical race theory? Is critical race theory a part of the thing? I just learned about shit. I've been out of school for 30 plus years. I just learned about the shit. You guys been helping teach critical race theory? What about you police officers that I know? Are you truly going to enforce these laws when they tell you to go grab somebody because they didn't get a vaccination? Are you truly going to keep arresting people because they don't want to wear a mask a year into a so-called pandemic of wearing them and nothing's changed? What about you in politics that I know? I know you blocked me for difference of political views, but maybe some people that we both still talk to can get this back to you. What about you? You know who you are. There's only one of you that work in Washington still, because there used to be a few of you, but one that still worked there. Are you going to continue to lie to the people that you supposedly went there to represent? What about the nurses and the doctors? Some of them in my family. Are we still going to listen to what insurance dictates we must do to get our check and then come home and help spew that nonsense? There's an epidemic in America right now, that's for sure. It's an epidemic of cowardice. Shout out to all of you who are doing the right thing. Like the newscasters, even the ones here locally that I happen to know personally, that walked away from their job because they were not going to give fake news. And after a moment of going through rough times, as I imagine it was, now they've realized what they need to do. Use their platform for themselves to spread truth to the people of this country who are under attack and have no clue. Maybe they just don't care. I have started to come to the realization that many do not care. They don't care if they live in a building with the same color room and the same color windows and only got 2 programs and get told what to eat every Wednesday, as long as they do not have to exert themselves past any form of breaking a sweat. There's an epidemic of cowardice in this country when we know what is being done to our children and we do not march to the school. We do not march to the government buildings. We do not march down to wherever and make it known we stand together and we won't have this. Why? Because we don't stand together. They have worked their mission perfectly. The division lines are drawn. People are already gathering up on their sides. You think you're going to win something? You think you're going to gain something? You're helping the fools who want it destroyed for the great reset get it done. If any of you can read, because now in Oregon, you don't even have to know math or reading to get your diploma. If that's not helping dumb down society, I don't know what is. If you can read, go to the... Let me get my shit together. I'm always mad. Let me go to the World Economic Forum's page and just start reading any of it. Look up the Great Reset. Start there. Think about what's happening now. Look up the Georgia Guidestones and what they say. You guys think it's all big conspiracy theories, it's all a big joke, it's all a big blah. No. It's happening right now. But as long as Netflix is working and whatever food can get delivered, I'm cool. And you know what? That's going to be true for me too until they start. Then I'm going to show them something.